Sure, let's go for it.
Hello, and welcome to Monster of the Week. I am the Warden. It is my job to make sure none of the monsters or creatures we may encounter in this game get out. When last we saw our hunters, they were investigating rumors of vampires and werewolves in the town. I need to remember. Of Brandon.
Brandon, Manitoba.
Brandon, Manitoba.
Yeah.
Coming when they arrived, found that was not the case. In fact, there was no one in the town. They encountered these dark shadow beings, seemingly existing on a different plane of reality. They met an agent of the Bureau of Paranormality, Dr. Edgar Doyle, who was investigating the disappearances. They come to find out that whatever was used to cause this was an object that our dear Martin Montague had dealt with previously, carelessly.
Mm-hmm.
Martin was taken into this mirror realm by the being known as the Other. After this, Elizabeth did a ritual to hopefully banish the being inside of Athena to get to this mirror realm. Unbeknownst to Elizabeth, something else was sacrificed. We begin in the mirror realm. All of you are there. Though Martin and Hannah are not with you. You're in what just looks to be the town of Brandon, but you see all the townspeople, and there's this thick fog that seemingly surrounds the town, and everybody seems to be just going about their lives.
Which Hannah wasn't with us when we did the sacrifice anyway, though, right? She was kind of off on her own.
She was not.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, we don't know where Hannah is, and Elizabeth doesn't care that much.
Athena doesn't care because she keeps trying to kill her.
No,
She keeps trying to kill Athena.
that's not.
She has,
He's not trying to kill Athena.
but she has.
No.
She's pointed a shotgun at her face. That's still not very friendly.
Athena almost killed many people.
Scott, Athena, and Elizabeth. Dr. Doyle is with you. What would you like to do? Doyle just leaves the group and just immediately starts going around and talking to random civilians.
Oh, there's people here.
Elizabeth, what is this?
This is the town, I believe.
When is this?
Right now. Just
Are you sure?
quite.
There are people here.
Yes.
Huh.
Martin's not here, though. At least not here.
No, we have to go find him. That's why we're here.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like this.
You don't have to.
Alright. Let's get looking.
Are we in the same place in town where we entered the mirror dimension?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go look for that alleyway where Martin was.
Yeah, you go there. you find Martin, and you find this humanoid figure seemingly made of static.
Didn't Athena see that
Martin.
before?
Yes.
You're alive.
What are you doing here?
Finding you.
Here for Martin, who apparently can't respond.
No, I'm quite capable of responding, just not to you, preferably.
Looks like you made a friend.
How did
Good
you
for
get
you.
here?
She's going to look over at Elizabeth.
I knew of a way to enter.
Must have been difficult.
Not particularly. Should it have been?
This isn't a very easy place to get to.
Wait, how did you? I mean, Martin seemed to get here okay.
It pulled me through, so it wasn't entirely of my own volition.
For amateurs, it is difficult, yes.
What are you? Who are you?
And this is George Washington.
No, what?
I'm the other.
Oh, you.
Did Elizabeth
Why
ever
are you not me?
them?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Though he looked like Martin to her.
Yeah, because Martin was the first person
And to
he.
Athena looked like Scott. To Scott, it also looked like Scott.
The two different versions.
One was normal Scott.
You should get out of here. It's not safe.
Why'd you pull him
came here
through
for
then?
him.
Because I thought he could help me. He's the one that dealt with the orb thing that caused this.
Martin, what did you do this time?
I have not done anything since the last. Based on what I told you last time, nothing has changed. I haven't made any more mistakes. I just am here now.
Assuming you told us the whole truth.
There was nothing more to tell. I fixed the problem, but unfortunately left the means by which to cause more problems behind. And that, obviously, has come back to bite me.
Ultimately,
Oh,
the problem wasn't fixed. Hence why there's this one.
Well, no, this is a new problem.
Yeah, which was caused by the first problem.
Regardless what the cause and effect of all this was, it doesn't need to focus on fixing it now.
What is this place?
It's the mirror dimension.
Oh, that's helpful.
that is where we are. Yes.
Okay.
Do you
So
want-
does that
So-
mean his name is? Does that mean his name is Tox?
he does that a
Should-
lot.
That's a good joke of the.
Yes.
Does that mean your name is E? Nope, that's not. Nope.
Don't hurt yourself.
Might blow a fuse.
No, I got it.
Sure you do,
Oh,
pal.
Anetha. Anetha.
The agent is with us, correct?
Oh yeah, him.
Not at the moment. He left on his own.
Yeah, 'cause
He's
that's
talking
smart.
to folks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's a smart thing to do, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Full confession. I did this.
Oh,
You. What did you do?
I used the orb thing try and get me a body.
Right.
How did that work out for you?
Well, clearly, it didn't. Genius.
So what have we learned?
I need to find something else to give me a body.
Oh, sure, yeah, that's it. Oh dear.
Ah!
There, have Martin's. He's not using it anymore.
Yeah, see, he's now T-posing in the corner. Oh, Martin is no longer T-posing.
So the other actually gets Martin's body, just so you're aware, Connor.
Let's not worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Okay. So you need a body.
Yes.
Let's fix this mess first.
What did you attempt to accomplish by using this artifact?
I thought it could make me a body.
It clearly
But-
did not.
How?
I turned it on.
And what did
You
you
turned on a artifact that you do not know the properties of.
Yes.
You found an artifact and you thought, hey, what if this could make me a body, instead of actually thinking about it?
To be fair, Scott,
I don't
Shut up.
know if you can tell. I
do
don't
that
have
with
much of a form right now, jackass. So
Yeah.
it's really hard for me to sometimes have rational thought if I don't have a brain.
You are clearly you've proven you don't need that.
I don't, but I would like one.
So it
Why don't you
How do
give
we
me
fix-
yours? You're
how do we
clearly not
fix
using
that?
it.
how do we fix this mess? Yours. Clearly.
okay. So, what shall we call you? Other?
That's what I am. That's who I am.
Apparently George Washington, according to
I don't even look like George Washington right now.
He's still calling you that.
That changes nothing.
The impression has been left on me, George.
If you call me George one more time, I swear.
Mr. Washington.
What are you going to do with that form? With past me.
The other places a hand on you, Martin, and your body starts to get these glitches start to cover your body,
Scott's gonna take his bat and like aim it directly at others' heads.
and the other takes his hand off.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, now don't do that again, or I will hit you. I will. Watch me,
What do you think it's gonna do?
Kurt.
My body exists on a different spectrum than yours.
And that's what
Well-
this bat was made to hit.
Currently, I believe we are on the same spectrum.
No, if we were, you wouldn't be seeing a static right now.
Okay, so why don't we actually try to start solving the problem? What is the first step here? What
Well, we need. Where
what do we need to do?
gesture to the other? Where is the orb?
I don't know.
Then what happened immediately after you used it?
Well, I got taken here.
So it's still
So
out
did,
there.
so did everyone else in town. And no, it's here. Because I had it. And then it disappeared. Like, just dissolved from my hands.
And you assume it's still here?
How long ago did it do this?
I'm not very good at gauging time. Week? No. Yes, I'm gonna go with a week.
How many times has the sky gone dark?
Sky has gone dark.
So no time passes here?
I guess so.
Well, that's an issue.
So it's not the same day we left. We in our
Well, it possibly is.
is does no one is no one weirded out by this glitchy creature? Not us. Them.
Well, they can't see me.
Why can we?
I don't know.
All right. What's the plan then? Yeah. What's the plan here?
We find the orb.
Yeah. Where do we start?
Well, where was the last place you had it?
Where'd you leave it last?
Town hall, but it's not there. I
I
checked.
want you to tell me where you had it last.
I just told you.
Show me.
You said tell me, not show me.
I want to see the location where you had it last.
And he starts going through the crowd. But you see as he just like phases through them. As you're doing this, Doyle goes over to you and so none of these people seem to understand that where they are isn't normal. It's not
Yes.
clicking in their brain.
That's
Saying
not
that they're
surprising.
not actually home.
What?
You heard me.
I didn't.
They don't understand that they're not actually.
Do they not see the strange fog?
No, I don't think they do. And I don't understand why we do.
Maybe because we were brought here a different way.
Maybe. I don't know. Not sure.
Yes, presumably, if all these people were brought here, and it's caused by the orb, the artifact, and we more or less made our own way. It makes some semblance of sense that, well, a few things are different for us.
Have you uncovered anything?
We found the creature responsible, and we're trying to find the.
Where? What is it?
Static.
What?
It's static. I mean, that's what it's going to look like to you.
Glitchy.
He looks around. Where is it?
You see, I mean, do you see a man who looks like George Washington?
No.
He doesn't look like George Washington right now, Martin. You know that.
Are you okay, Martin?
Oh, I'm quite all right.
He's lying. Don't listen to old pops.
Doyle pulls out a little flashlight, like shines it in Martin's eyes. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite well.
Just a little
All
senile,
right.
my old man.
I forgot that part.
As I put an arm on Martin's shoulder.
Yeah, he recoils, and then just immediately there's a shotgun where your liver is.
Doyle turns to Elizabeth. I don't think Martin likes your son very much.
Oh,
don't-
we established this.
Yes, they don't get along very well.
I'm adopted.
I'm the favorite child.
Wow. Why did they adopt me? Just leave me on the
Pity.
street.
Pity.
Pity.
That was my idea, Scott.
And yet, why was Child Protective Services never called?
The other stands in the middle of the crowd as like people are like as he's phasing through people, and his arms are at his hips.
All right. I guess let's go. I'm all right. Sure. So Athena will start walking that way.
Pretty sure the rest of us will too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm following pretty close behind him, so.
As you're following, Hannah comes through the crowd.
Pushing through, looking out of place as ever. There
She
you
made
are.
it too. Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Hannah, you do not see the other.
I don't. Do I see the mist around town?
Yes.
Where have you been?
Where have you been? You're the one who ran off by yourself.
I was looking for clues. I went to a doorway and then I came here. I don't know what happened.
Well, that sounds like your problem then.
Well, you're here too, aren't you?
Yeah, because we wanted to be here because Martin got himself sucked in here by the other, which is waiting impatiently.
Yeah, he's just like,
The what?
The glitchy static guy thing over there.
Just call him George.
They told us not to call him George. They said the other.
Right. Okay.
I'm just gonna go back in all the Discord, edit it so that it says George every time. Gaslight you.
Oh no.
Gaslight, ape, girl
Girl
boss.
boss. Athena's motto.
Athena hasn't gaslit anyone.
It's not been entirely truthful yet, but it's
That's not the same thing.
That yet.
it's not. I mean, she's not. Nobody has asked her, "Is the evil entity gone from your brain?" So she's
No,
not lied.
very confident in her abilities.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Is the evil entity gone from your brain?
Catastrophic consequences every time.
Do you want to explode?
Like, yeah.
So, you'll continue to follow the other into.
Hannah's gonna walk next to Elizabeth, just lean down a little bit. Just, is Athena talking about the other?
It is. I will explain later. We're looking for the way out.
I'll try my best to help. Has
Well-
she found anything in the time that she's been in here?
Currently, we are following.
No.
We're following.
To Hannah, it's been maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Not to really find anything. And as I said, maybe 30 minutes. You continue following the other. You come to the town hall. You see that the town hall, unlike all the other buildings, seemingly, all the other buildings look exactly the same as they were in the town. But the town hall looks. Parts of it seem to be turning into dust that's floating into the sky. It's
Yes,
slowly
the neck-
decaying
the neck in
into
the house.
more like that one shot in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Again,
But that is what the town hall it looks like, and it's slowly you can see parts of it just.
maybe it's because it was at the epicenter. Yeah, I know where
don't-
it's.
Here it is.
Let's go in. Scott's gonna walk. Walk up to the door and open?
You grab the handle to the door, and the handle turns to dust and starts floating into the sky.
Push this door.
The door opens.
Okay. Gonna walk in. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
Oops. What do I find as I walk?
Oops! It
around
never
this
says
big
you're out of danger.
I
my
never said it got
friend.
me in danger.
It says you
What is there,
find
stumble?
something.
Oh,
Stumble on
what's
I find
this?
something
A loaded gun.
What's
It
this?
fires at my
60
face.
pounds of lit dynamite?
Wow, that's important.
What's that? A suspended anvil like from Looney Tunes?
Right above my head. Is that an Acme crate?
Is that a paint can from Home Alone?
It's a very well painted tunnel.
What?
Yes.
Rose.
The door I push open,
Push
Somehow I
open
go-
the door.
but I walk into a wall.
You push open the door. You fall. No.
Into a pit of crocodile.
What?
Into a pit of crocodiles.
No. You open the door. Immediately you notice this is not what the inside of the town hall looked like. Everything looks like, well, parts of things look solid. Parts of the wall and floor look see-through. Parts of it seem to be made of this dried skin.
Okay.
And
Is that what I find?
no. As you are going through this wasteland of a building.
Mhm.
You notice notches in each room. There is one notch
In each room, there's a notch. Where are the notches?
on the wall.
And there's
Like,
just
as soon as-
a
like-
single-
There's a notch by every door.
Okay, so it's outside of the room or inside the room.
By every door in the building.
That what I
Gotcha.
find.
There's a notch. Yes. You
Okay,
noticed that
so that's
first.
just not something you find normally. I'm gonna point out the notches. That has to be important somehow. I'm not sure how yet. We'll figure that out later. I'm gonna look through. Can I investigate a mystery?
Yes.
I don't have my dice with me.
Dummy.
Use the app.
So I'm going to
Oh,
App.
come on.
the
That's
other
a 6.
app.
It's the only one that I do not have a plus in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that is experience, though.
True.
Does this count as not hedging my bets? No. I'm not by myself. If I was
After,
by myself, I get
You're-
experience.
after you finish your creepy thing, I have a question for the other.
Very well. Scott.
Yes, being inside of Athena's head that I totally don't know about.
Is that what you're thinking?
No, you're looking for Laya.
Scott.
Done with it then. What? What did you say?
What's my best way in?
That's a answer changes depending on the context.
Whatever context you need. Answer the question.
Pardon.
Good.
All right. Weird.
No, I can't find anything besides those notches.
I need to point out that every time I've asked that question, Martin has almost always been the answer.
Mine was not sort
he
of.
said almost. He said almost.
And if you asked Martin that now, I think the answer might be Martin.
Well, Martin, what did you do?
Oh, this isn't me, pal. This is all you.
So yeah, I was
Anyone
going
else find
to
anything?
the other. Do you know what these are?
The notches?
Yes.
You don't have the voice magic.
He walks up to one of the doors and leans close to one of the notches.
Hmm. I've never seen this before. The building did not look like this last time I was here. Something's eating at it.
I would assume the orb.
Maybe. Hopefully. I wish I could be of more help.
What would you like to do?
Interesting.
Anyone else find anything?
Sure, I'll investigate a mystery.
That sounds like a good time.
9. I get 1.
Good Hannah, who gets a
get-
-1.
I get 2, technically. What magic was done here?
What magic was done here?
Yeah, what magic was done here?
Well, the easy answer is the magic of the orb. Which is a very accurate answer. What exactly kind of magic of the orb? Is hard to tell exactly.
Brain's mutation.
Okay. And my actual question
Yeah.
is, what happened here? Is it well, actually, it's the orb, so...
We already know what happened here.
How are you going to find that out?
Game 4.
Oof. I'm gonna use my forensic divination to try to figure out, or no, the like time. I'm gonna go back a week. This
Okay.
was my original goal, so I'll even roll a use magic alongside this.
Yeah.
It's 11.
Is that a success?
I'm gonna look
So-
up the
Athena, you need to
other-
take these rolls.
and just said you said it's been a week, correct?
I think so.
So, you look back. Time moves. You see as the dust of this building slowly moves back together. And you see a week ago, you see the other standing there holding the orb. For a moment, for just a split second, it has a form, but the form quickly dissipates. Not long enough for you to really know what it was. Its head is tilted back and the orb is in its hand. You see as the orb begins to turn into the same dust-like substance.
Okay.
But you see, as it's doing that, this elongated, bony, dark green-skinned hand is holding onto the orb, starts appearing as the orb dissipates, the hand appears, holding where the orb was. Then the other is cast out. You only see the hand. But whatever is attached to the hand knows you're there.
Okay.
And you come back.
I think that's a perfect time for Hannah, who gets a -1 on sharp to investigate a mystery.
And what did Hannah get?
Rolling no.
So
It's a 5.
something actively took the orb and turned it to dust.
Yes.
I got a 6 again, but I got a -1 this time.
Alright.
You know what time it is. It begins again. Get out of my head. Leave me alone. Oh, really?
Mark.
It's Martin! It's Martin! I don't have to answer your questions.
Being a part of the story, I suggest you cooperate. What is my best way in? Tick.
Fear.
Fear.
I'm I'm gonna go get my actual dice.
So, what is everyone else doing?
Um. So it was an Oni claw, is what I saw.
Effectively.
Okay. Could I tell where it originated from?
Not really.
Okay.
Sorry.
Interesting.
I'll investigate a mystery as well. Has Elizabeth shared with us the information that she saw, or she's not
Not
done
yet.
that yet?
Looking
Okay.
around the room, attempting to
Let's
read it.
get a third person
Well, I'm specifically looking at the notches.
again.
So while she's rolling that, I'd like to read about the situation, knowing is potentially an Oni creature.
Uh-huh.
So
Leave handprints that you write in the ghost book.
a status sharp. Okay.
So I rolled a 9 for investigate a mystery.
Dang it.
All right.
I'll be the only person who failed.
Did anyone ask what is being concealed here?
No.
I don't think they did.
I haven't.
You also haven't rolled.
So what is being concealed here? Specifically with these notches. That's what she's kind of looking at she's going up to each of the doors and looking to see the difference between the notches, like if there's any difference, maybe
There
what
is the notch to
them.
the front door, by the front door.
Mhm.
The notch on the door directly across from it. There's a slight difference. Each notch that you see, it seems to be tilted just a little bit more to the right.
like the top part of it is to the
Yes.
right or the bottom.
The whole thing is just
So like it's leaning inwards,
yes.
or I guess it'd be kind of opposite. Are the ones on the right hand side leaning right and the ones leaning? Okay, so I don't know. I'm confusing myself. It's fine. They're all leaning more towards in the building. I'll go with that.
And what did you get on a bad situation?
I got a 7 exactly. So I want to ask what the best way in is, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
I want to know where the best way to, or what's the best way to protect the victim? No, what's most vulnerable to me? That is my final. I'm saying them out loud to help me talk through this.
What's most vulnerable to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, the thing that is most vulnerable to you in this whole situation
Mm-hmm.
is the other.
I'm gonna kind of look at. So I'm just Elizabeth has not really done anything other than just kind of look around the room,
Uh-huh.
and it's just kind of now staring at the other.
Who seems to be just, as you're looking at it, it looks back.
What? Did you find something?
Maybe. Hold your hand up. I'm gonna walk over. I'm just gonna kind of look at it.
This staticky hand.
Yeah. So the do one thing beyond human capabilities or whatever. I could not, like, in theory, touch his hand.
No.
Okay.
Is Martin going to do anything?
Your voice is still on.
Oh.
Is
No,
Martin
we just
going
wanna
to do
the whole-
anything?
The whole game.
Martin, yeah, so I want to read a bad situation. I want to know 8 plus is it 10.
Nice.
So
Can I kill Scott in this moment?
yep, that's definitely the question that is always on Martin's mind. Um
hmm
what's the okay, so are there any dangers we haven't noticed yet? That's the first question.
Yes.
All right. What's the best way out?
The door.
The easily the best way out of the situation would be just to leave through the front door.
Makes sense. And then for the third one, what's most vulnerable to me here? Like, I guess if I could rephrase the wording, like, who is in the most like vulnerable position, or like could just be very easily quickly become compromised here?
The other.
Other, gotcha.
Mr.
Okay.
George. Mr. Workington.
Martin is just kind of beyond like sentry mode almost. Just if everybody's, yeah, just he's waiting for something to happen.
I'm looking at his hand, and it's just kind of shadow shape, right?
Yes.
Just vaguely humanoid kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
So, from read a bad situation, if you act on the information you get, while it's relevant, you get a +1.
It's true. I am going to go over to Martin, and I would like to make a small character assumption between Martin and Elizabeth.
They are actually married.
No. Connor.
Yeah.
What language would Elizabeth and Martin speak when in mixed company that they did not want? What they were
Latin. No.
I was gonna say say definitely Latin.
Neck roll.
Just with our shared history of cults, it just makes sense to me.
Would
Okay.
Athena know any of that?
You might know
Like Latin?
You might know a word or
I-
two.
Okay.
Scott.
You could probably catch when Scott is said, or is that?
You mean when they say the word Scott?
Yeah. So you are speaking
So-
in Latin to each other.
Martin, and just keep an eye on him. And I'm using my often right. You get a +1 if you follow my advice.
Cool. Nice.
Don't follow the advice. Don't follow the advice.
But yeah, I just kind of nod towards the other. Keep an eye on him. And then I'm going to go and see what Athena's found, just to kind of, cover all the bases. Since Scott is useless here.
And I found the notches.
Yeah, while they're all doing that, she's been looking at the notches, kind of going from door to door, not really straying too far from the rest of the group. Kind of running her hand in some of the fingers in the notches to see how deep they are, see
Mhm.
if she can see any sort of like Is this a clean notch like a knife, or is this like a claw type?
It's more like a
thing.
claw.
Okay. But there's just one notch by each door, right? There's not like one and two or whatever.
No, it's just one.
So yeah, that's what she's been doing.
Okay.
Anything?
I mean, not could be something, could not be something. There's only one notch by each door. Rough cut, probably by a nail or claw or something.
Yes, I think
I s-
claw.
They all seem to be pointing gradually more inward.
Maybe we should follow them.
I don't know why they would mark a door, though. It makes sense if it was a maze, though, right? Like, if you're in a maze, you're marking where you've been, unless they were marking that these rooms were clear of people or something.
So, having been pointed out that they gradually lean further into the building, is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the very first door, like the front door.
Uh-huh.
As you're doing that, Hannah's kind of propping there's furniture in here, right?
Yes.
Hannah's propping a door, not a door, a chair in front, holding the door open. Keep it open.
Okay.
Just in case anything tries to close the door.
Do I see a mark by the front door?
Yes. It's just a straight mark.
Interesting. Go further, a little bit further in.
Mm-hmm.
And like in the direction, I'm gonna find the next door, and then I'm gonna just go in the direction that one is starting to point in.
Okay.
Is my theory correct? Ish.
Your theory that they point in?
No. Like, if I believe it's pointing somewhere. It can't just be inward. There has to be more to that.
Mm-hmm. So you go into the door that it's pointing at. And you open up into a room that looks exactly like the front room. But the notches are pointing at a different door.
Assuming Elizabeth didn't just come into this room again.
She did not.
Okay. Gus is gonna watch Elizabeth go into the room. Did you find anything in there?
I'm assuming I can't hear him.
Can.
Oh. I'm gonna go to the door that I just came in. Yes, I did. Athena. Come here.
Yeah. She'll go over there.
What do you see in here?
Do I see the same thing? Just the front room?
But all the notches are pointing somewhere different.
That's gonna follow over.
I
Strange.
see the same thing, except different notches.
And do you see any of our friends?
No.
Zach?
No, all my friends are right here. Points to Athena and Elizabeth. All my friends are right here.
I will show you where you stand.
Shut up, disembodied spaceman.
Well. And then, yeah, I'm gonna door. We need to stick together.
Sounds good.
I gesture for Scott and Martin to come with.
Yeah, Martin's still kind of on that sentry mode.
Hannah,
But, yeah, no.
gesture to
Okay.
follows anyway.
And what's
Yeah.
his face is with us still, right? The agent.
Yes.
Oh, yes, he is, isn't he?
Dang it. Don't remind
I know you just love him.
me.
He exists.
Fair.
Let's go. Hannah's gonna prop another chair holding this door open as well.
I disagree. Wholeheartedly.
You're allowed to be
That's
wrong.
too political.
But yes. So, going in, I kind of nodded Athena. Or not Athena, Hannah.
Hi.
Well, let's follow the marks.
All right, following the marks.
And you follow the marks, finding similar rooms, and you keep following them until you come to.
Hannah's gonna prop open every door that they go through.
Okay. Right. And you come to a large, very empty space, seemingly like the center of the center of the town hall.
Interesting.
It's much more dusted, with lack of a better word, than the rest of it. In the center, floating in the center, you see the orb. Wrapped around the orb, seemingly this cage of these dark green, bony hands. And it's just floating there.
And are those the kinds of hands I saw?
Yes.
Okay.
Scott's gonna take his baseball.
So I
bat.
have-
All right, I'm ready.
Logistical question. Do these look dead, the hands?
No.
Okay, I had to ask. Because they could have been skeletal.
They do not.
Okay.
Has his baseball bat ready.
Raise
All
and
right,
Oh.
tell me when to hit it.
interesting. Let me look around a moment before I get too violent with the
Yeah,
artifact.
fair enough. Time for oops. Once again. Time for oops.
You trip.
No.
You walk over to the artifact. You're not touching it or anything, and your foot hits something in the dirt, in the dust, effectively.
Hmm.
And looking down, you dust whatever this thing is off a little bit. It's a skull.
Human?
Looks like it.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm
Find
gonna
something.
investigate a mystery.
Okay.
I found something.
Got a 10.
Nice.
What can hurt it?
How would you find that out?
Magic. I'm a spell slinger.
Um,
Magic poofiness.
Martin.
You would have to
shotgun-
know exactly what kind of creature it is.
Well, then I have 3 questions, boy.
I know. I know you got 3 questions.
I'm currently fine. Because I assumed I already knew that it was an Oni type thing, but I would like to clarify if I can figure it out based on the hands.
Mm-hmm. The sorry. The hands are very Oni-like. They're not exactly like any Oni you've encountered.
Well, nothing is quite like I've encountered.
Right. You're not
Okay, so
sure
it's-
if this Oni would have the same weakness as another, if this is indeed an Oni.
So it's definitely, based on what I can see right now, it is Oni, if not Oni adjacent.
Most likely.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm gonna ask what can hurt it. Like, on average, what is most dangerous to Onis?
I don't know.
Martin's the answer for everything. Didn't you know this, Connor? Didn't you know?
You get to make the call. Is it, like, what element in this instance?
If there is one.
Fire, cold, lightning, acid.
Acid.
Frost, Mead,
No, nah.
dark, poison.
Yes, acid. Let's go with that. Why not? Probably acid.
Hurts most things.
You're
and then I
right,
have-
Scott.
okay, so there's my what sort of creature is it, and what can hurt it? So,
When you're
It's
magic-
probably an Oni.
oh yeah, what magic
And-
was done?
Sealing.
Something's been sealed away, aka this object.
Yes.
Okay. And this probably would have to roll, but do I believe I can reverse the sealing?
You potentially.
Let me
Sure.
rephrase. I'd like to roll Dark Past.
Ah.
Oh,
So-
goody.
What role is Dark Past?
You're the one who sealed it.
Connor. That was a you question.
Oh, what's it? Sorry. Is it?
What kind of role is Dark Past? I forgot to write that down.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Let me look at this. Oh. Okay, Dark Past. It is. It's plus sharp.
Sure. Okay.
Damn.
Like 3.
All right. Ooh. Okay. I rolled a 3 total.
Oh, how? You rolled a 1. How did you get a 3?
2 1s. Elizabeth only has a +1 to sharp.
Oh no. Oh no.
Connor, can you please read what the failure is?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I was thinking I misread it. Dark Past is plus weird. I bet.
Oh, well, that still only makes it a 5.
It's still a failure.
Still a failure. Yes. So in that case, on a miss, you can ask one question from the list anyway, but that will mean you were personally complicit in creating the situation you are now dealing with.
You
want me
and
to do-
Martin did this.
Do I
Well,
need to read the questions?
Yes.
Questions, I think.
I'm actually pulling it up.
Okay.
Martin and Elizabeth caused the situation that we are
It's their
currently in.
fault.
It is their fault. Athena, we have terrible parents.
You're
You know, yeah.
What is wrong with them?
I mean, my question is, what black magic do I know that could help here?
The one you call.
You could well, let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we, Elizabeth?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, when Martin was here dealing with the cult, you were also you were there helping him, actually.
I actually have a slight thought. So Martin's the one that caused all the people in town to go away.
Somewhat,
In this
yes.
instance, what I'm rolling for is sealing this away, so I helped maybe subconsciously clean up his mess. Maybe I didn't know it was his mess, and I'm like, okay, this needs to be put away.
Yeah.
Let's
Effectively.
let Patrick.
No, that's good. That's good.
Because they don't always communicate on what jobs they might be picking up.
They both got the same job and they didn't know
Just Elizabeth took a little longer to get here.
it. Perfect. Elizabeth, realizing she is the one who cast the spell.
Yeah, I'm like, this is familiar, yes. She doesn't say that, but she's just kind of looking at it, looking at the other, looking at Martin, and then kind of, putting the pieces together.
You realize you're the one that sealed this away in the first place.
I found a skull.
Oh, there's more, Scott.
Oh, there's more
It wasn't
skull.
Just a skull. It was the
What
whole
else is
thing.
there? The whole body.
Whole body.
Guys, there's a body here.
Huh.
The whole skeletal body.
You don't need to say it like that. I understand.
And the skeleton is gripping in its left hand a baseball bat.
What? What? What are you selling?
Look, it's your twin.
I think we might be looking into your future.
I'm gonna pick up the baseball bat and compare.
Well, the skeleton is gripping it.
I'm gonna pick
You-
up
you,
the
uh,
baseball bat and
you-
compare.
It's the
It's a
exact.
skeleton.
It's the exact same.
a little older.
No.
Oh no, no.
You start moving the dust away, and you see more skeletons.
Let me guess. Uh-huh.
It's all of you,
Huh?
but not just all of you. So many different versions of you.
It's not the future.
Maybe it is.
We've done this before.
I'm starting to think we have, yes.
This isn't the first time we've done this.
I don't like
They
it.
were all
Other
they
have
were
seen
all
this
wiped out, weren't they?
I don't like
And Scott's the one to figure it out this time. Bizarre.
Athena, you're the only
She's-
one that heard that.
Oh no, yeah, no, she's
Other have you been through this before?
No.
Do we see an extra body? Like, Louis, what do you mean that? Like one that doesn't really look like.
No. Sorry.
Bless you in your wonderful voice.
No, you do not.
Athena's gonna kind of like withdraw a little bit and like in her mind, totally ignoring whatever that thing was talking about. She's going to try to get a hold of what's his face that I can't remember right now because my brain is not.
Oh,
Okay.
Vortex.
Vortex, thank you. It's like
Divine.
Roll weird.
cool.
Well, I'm gonna start trying to figure out which body was which, if it's an obvious thing or not.
Well, those who are wearing magical clothing. The magical clothing doesn't wither away.
So my apron's still there.
And Martin's coat
Yeah.
on every single one of them. That is you and Martin.
Do any of those coats look better than Martin's current coat?
Are any of them in better condition?
No.
They're
Oh,
in
that's
worse,
sad.
actually.
I rolled a 12 for weird.
Oh, wow. Nice.
I have a +3 for weird.
Is this
Yeah,
thing
you-
on?
somehow.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Oh, good
Hey.
heavens.
Pretty sure
Oh,
only...
this is all in her head.
you just got to get that in every session, don't you?
More than once.
I mean, I accept it. Yeah.
You
What is it?
Yeah, so you said all of the worlds went right? Like they're no
Yes.
longer okay.
Or most of them, but yes.
Okay. Well, I think I found some of me or
What?
something. Is there a way you can see what I'm seeing? Like if I like mentally take a picture and slide it under the door? I don't know how this works.
Permission to be in there.
Oh, he's got standing permission.
Give me a second.
You hear walking.
And
a door
through
opening.
through the telephone in your mind, you hear and a door open.
Do you like oil those while you're there too?
No. Give me. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Wow, your mind is a mess. Okay. There are the windows. Okay. Yeah, those look like you.
A couple
They
other
get here
people,
then.
too.
Well, it'd be impossible for them to be other versions. Other versions can't get to where you are.
I don't think I'm exactly in Kansas anymore. I'm kind of in a mirror universe.
No, you're in the mirror dimension. It's not
Whatever.
It's not the same thing. You're in the antiverse, remember? Nothing can get there and get out.
Well, somehow we got out. I guess.
No, you
Well, I
didn't.
don't know. Okay.
It appears you've done this before.
Apparently. How can I not end up like that? And
Do something different.
how did? Well, I don't even know what they did. I don't even know how they got here. If supposedly they can't get
you
here.
should be. Yeah, you use magic, right? You can do that,
Yes.
or at least a version of it. See what they saw.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Have to hang up.
Okay. Thanks, Vortex.
Bye.
Don't call again.
No, we're buddies. We have a movie night that we have to do sometime.
You see, that's the opposite of James. He's excited when you call.
Well, he doesn't hate me when I call, at least.
Also,
That's better, yeah.
He
You're right.
can't talk to that James anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. James isn't dead.
James is very dead.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. James isn't dead. If I don't watch it
Anyway.
it doesn't
You didn't have to watch it.
So
We're there.
Continue.
But
Anyway.
So I guess I would be doing a use magic, trying to observe another place or time.
Yes.
Just trying to see if there I had another option. But I didn't. So that is a 10.
Okay.
So
What
no
time?
issues.
so, anyway, continue. Sorry, out loud.
Oh,
Oh.
can it be like a vague time? Like just whenever that Athena came here.
I was actually wanting to, while she was talking in her head, try to figure out how old the oldest body was.
Okay. How are you gonna do that?
Carbon dating.
Bones age, like I can get a vague range.
Yeah, okay.
I can probably roll like a sharp.
Yeah, roll sharp for that.
All right. +1 to these. I'm gonna change that next time I level up. 8 or 9.
Okay. The oldest body is Martin's. Or one of
Well, no,
Martin's.
Like
And it, from what you can gather, is over 300 years old.
Oh, goody.
oh,
But it
Oh.
doesn't turn to dust.
Wunderbar. Wonderful.
What did you say?
wunderbar.
It's not a year.
Yes, it is. The year of the German.
Yeah, it's World War II.
That's years.
Yeah,
Just gonna take out our
That's like
shotgun and point it
round
at the
at the start,
hands.
pull out the same or her version of the components for the various spell things that she is going to attempt.
We've got to
Uh-huh.
get rid of this all. Clearly.
Do you have the same idea as I do, Athena?
Yeah. I think. Yes. Go look at when that happened.
Well, this body is, if they all came about the same time, this Martin right here is, give or take, about 500 years old.
Martin's
So-
already 200, so.
Oh. Doesn't make sense.
He would be.
Yes.
He just
You mean-
refuses to die.
He was like 500 years old when he died?
These bones are 500 years old, approximately. So that gives us a range. Do you want to do a little bit before that, and I'll do a little bit after?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm curious if I'm using the often right here, and she gets a +1 now.
Well, she already got a 10.
Well, yeah, but this is for the use magic.
Yeah,
I
this is
know.
different.
Oh.
Well, and I get a +1 with
But
my
I get a +1 for following my advice, and I'm asking if that has to do with following my.
It does specifically state if they ask you for your advice.
Oh, does it? I didn't notice that.
Oh.
It says if they go to you for advice and they follow it,
Oh,
they get +1.
which one? Which one did I go for? Was that expert as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
I have a +1 from my something that I already get.
Weird.
Which magics did I mark? I didn't mark that one. Okay.
What does that that gives me a +1? It has something to do with my weird. Oh, it was Luck of the Damned. That's it. I get a +1 after I use magic.
And also your plus from weird.
So.
Yeah.
Use magic.
Um,
What was that,
Oh my
Athena?
Nothing. Don't worry
What did you
about
What
it.
did you get?
It was a 12.
I rolled
Evan.
2 1s.
Oh no.
Oh. Did you?
I did.
Oh.
I don't know if the total matters, but that would be that'd be a 6.
Listen,
But
if
I don't
help
think it
out
does.
worked out, if I could help out, it would get you a 7.
On a miss, you lose control of the magic. This never ends well.
Is this how we died one of those times?
Last time I did the magic in a different game, I traveled back in time.
Is that how this Athena dies?
At least I get experience.
Yes.
At least you do.
But yeah, so I got a 7 on my attempt.
Okay. What's the glitch?
I think it's just gonna be like a quick glance or glamps. I can't talk. A quick glimpse, like short duration.
Uh-huh. So you get basically a picture frame, just a split second. You see all of their bodies. And you only see the legs of whatever this thing is. You see about 6 legs. 6 long, thin, bony, dark pale green legs with very similar looking feet. And then it's gone. As soon as you come back, Athena collapses unconscious.
Scott's gonna drop the skull and run over to Athena. Elizabeth, what happened?
Take myself, like, waking up for a moment. I don't know.
Shaking Athena. Okay, wake up. It's time. We're not dying here.
It's
Not
time.
again.
Say it's time. Yeah, I'm gonna go over and look over Athena, and is she breathing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna open her eyes and
You see, like, her eyes are just like.
Oh. Okay.
And Martin shoots her to wake her up. No.
Shoot her in the leg. She doesn't need it.
I'm gonna see if her pupils are responding to light at all, or if
They
they're
die.
just blown to hell.
They're not.
She has color in her eyes? I thought it was just pupil.
Athena, you're in a very familiar place.
Dwayne.
Jason sits across from you. In your mind, you're Jason. He's dead. His corpse sits across from you. Just looking at you.
Very uncomfortable and like looking around, trying to anyone else there.
It's just you and him. Hey, how you been?
You're fucking dead.
Um, fine. Does he like he looks dead, but like does he look like the zombie corpse-ish, or does he just look like pale, kind of?
Just like pale.
Okay. Would ask how you were doing, but I don't think there's an answer to that. Is there?
I'm not doing.
Well, it was a lot quieter until a few minutes ago.
I was unaware I was doing.
I or did something else happen?
You did something. I don't know what.
I don't know what I did. I mean, we've been doing lots of things. I don't know. I was just trying to see into the past. Not about you though.
Not this far.
Only 500 years.
Well, something went wrong, I guess.
Where are we?
I think it's your head.
Are you always here?
I don't know. As he's sitting there, you see this long, dark green, bony hand place on his shoulder.
She'll instantly like get up and like try to like take it off, like physically take it off of him.
It seems you go over, try and pull it off. Another hand seemingly comes out and smacks you away. Comes out of nowhere.
Does it like smack her against the wall that hard, or is she just kind of like sent back a couple of steps?
And it smacks her against the wall.
She'll take a minute to kind of gather herself, and she'll
And
stand
you see
herself up.
these 6 hands are grabbing onto him.
She is going to she has no idea if this is going to work, but she is definitely going to muster up like just images of these hands wreathed in like fire, like the hottest fire she can think of, and just cast it towards them.
Okay.
You're not in control anymore. This is mine. You opened the door. You gave me the key.
I gave you nothing. You do not have him.
I have you.
Elizabeth, Martin,
Uh,
Scott, and Hannah.
Hannah, who has her
Athena
shotgun pointed
starts
at-
floating.
Oh nope, Scott's like holding on to her. No, don't vecna
Does-
us.
Does Running Up That Road by Kate Bush start playing?
Not like that floating. She's laying on the ground, like Exorcist floating, you know?
It's not much better.
I know, but no. I don't think that's Athena's favorite song.
I look
Yeah.
at the box for the orb thing, the artifact.
Scott is furiously trying to hold her down, keep her from floating.
You are not strong enough.
Okay, he's still holding on.
You start floating too.
Ah. That's not fun.
I'd like to do a use magic to trap a specific person, minion, or monster.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wrap her to the ground.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. And I definitely succeeded with an 11.
Only way you can
Yeah.
really fail is if you get 2 1s. That's not true. If you get a 2 and a 1.
2 and a 1, and that's... So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm attempting
So
to
yeah,
do.
you push her
What I
back
do-
to the ground.
I mix something up. I just briefly put my hand on like right below, like on her diaphragm, and just push her to the ground, and then slam this vial down as just glue.
Yeah, effectively.
Keeps her to the ground.
Her arms start floating up and you just do this, basically. And her legs do the same.
Is that gonna keep her there? So you can
For
figure out
some-
what's going on.
I'm gonna look over at the orb. I look at
Hannah's just like,
other?
can I shoot?
Elizabeth is ignoring Hannah for now.
Okay.
Looking over at the other.
Its
How do you do
its
that?
hands are just grabbing its head. Like it doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
In a panic.
Pointing at the other. Fix this as I point to the orb.
I don't know how.
Put everyone back.
How do I do that? Ow!
You don't exist on this plane.
The other goes over and tries to grab the orb. The hands around it, spikes seemingly come off of it, stabbing the other.
I can't get to it.
Okay. Martin, what do you have on you right now that can damage these things? Do you have any acid compounds?
Good question. I, in that case, am going to roll.
Armory.
Where is it? Yeah, armory. 10. Yeah. So that's a 10. And so on a 10 plus, I have it and plenty of it, if that matters.
Knowing Martin, it's
Yeah,
acid
so-
bullets.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's
Acid rounds.
acid that he's dripped onto bullets.
No.
So you just watch him. You just watch him pull out a couple of shells that are just dripping with this dark black liquid. He loads the shells into the shotgun and cocks the shotgun. and he's just gonna blast it.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah,
Literally, yeah.
you fire these acid pebbles basically cover the hands on this, covering this orb, and they all, and you hear this very high pitched scream as the hands fall away and the orb slowly floats down. The other grabs it and tries to start doing something. What are the rest of you doing besides Athena?
Hannah's just gonna walk over to Martin and say, "Do you have any extra of those?"
I have
And-
plenty.
Fine.
Could I use some just in case?
You happen to have the weapon to fire them with?
Did you use your
They were
shotgun?
yes.
She shows him her sawed-off shotgun. Shows him
Uh,
her shotgun.
That out of game, that could work. It's I don't know who'd be up to if there'd be the same type of shotgun, because not all shotguns take the same type of ammunition.
I think that's just a roll of dice.
All right, Patrick, you get to roll.
No. If you would, Aaron, if you would like these shotgun shells to fit, you need to spend a point of luck. Luck. Yes.
I
One,
think that's fair.
Okay.
Very well.
Just like starts like wedging them in there. They finally pop in.
They shrink.
No. They just happen to be the same type of rounds.
Could I have some?
But
extra,
Hannah-
please? Just in
You're one step closer to doom.
perfect.
Yeah, Martin gives her some ammunition.
Can I tell if what the other is attempting to do is doing anything?
It doesn't seem to be.
I'm gonna look at Scott. Watch her, pointing down to Athena.
I plan on it. I don't know what else to do.
And I'm gonna go over to the other. Martin, how does this thing? What did it do when you were here the first time?
What did it do, Patrick?
It was very similar. Here's the thing. The cult, when you got here, the cult was about to use it, but you stopped them. It started to do something like how what happened to this town hall. It dissolved the people, seemingly sending them, as you know now, to this realm.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not entirely certain. As I stopped the cult from using it to its fullest potential, it seemed that it might have done something similar to what's happening now, though. That's about all I know.
What does it have to do with the time loop? The loop.
I'm going to walk over to the other who is struggling ineffectively,
Yes.
and I'm going to take a deep breath, steel my nerves, and attempt to. I picture this as attempting to use the Infinity Gauntlet a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Big magic.
Yeah.
You must do it every episode.
Take a deep breath, and I'm going to attempt to put everyone back where they should be.
Okay.
And am I rolling big magic?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
More than that, you're rolling big magic.
Big magic. I need to
Big
check to
magic.
see potential requirements.
Yeah, you can. I've already rolled. I know what my result is.
I guess like a 13 plus.
Nah. You can.
I
You can
wouldn't be
think that.
surprised.
It will have a specific side effect or danger. You
Yeah.
pushing through the wall
The
of
veil.
this mirror dimension, the veil of this mirror dimension. Not only will you put all these people back, but you will also be effectively leaving a door open.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You are tearing your way through this dimension.
Force of will.
So what did you roll?
About this, I rolled a 10.
Okay. So, you are have you grabbed onto this orb?
Yeah, I walk over. I kind of push my sleeves up a little. Take a deep breath. Give it to me.
Sorry.
Listen, I can do it.
Give it to me.
I mean, let me help.
Then help.
The other places it in your hands, but still has his hands on it.
Can he roll a help out?
He can.
Because that's what it seems like he's doing.
Yeah.
Doing. You succeed regardless.
Yeah, but it's more seeing if he exposes himself to trouble and or danger.
You got a 7.
He exposes himself to trouble and or danger.
That's not what help out does.
You grant a +1, but you also expose yourself to trouble and or danger.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So, visually, what happens to Athena? You tell me.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Not Athena. Sorry. Elizabeth.
I mean, she just kind of grabs this thing and focuses all of mental energy towards it. And I'm assuming a little bit of like almost I mean, what hair she has starts to kind of, that isn't tied back, starts to kind of float up, static energy style.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she's attempting to put everyone back in their correct dimensions. Or at the very least.
And as you feel as this is working, you're ripping through the veil, pushing everyone back to where they're supposed to be. The other is holding it, helping you. You see as its head tilts up, it starts to scream. You see as the glitchiness effect on them starts breaking apart. You see a skeleton, and then veins, and then muscle, and then skin. As it's looking up, you see these 6 hands reach down, grab onto the other's head, and pull. The other is gone.
Okay.
Can I read a bad situation?
And the orb
Scott?
disappears.
I'm gonna read a bad situation.
Go ahead.
That is an 8.
Okay.
I get
People want
one question. What is the best way to protect the victims? In my mind, currently, that is Athena.
Well, you don't know what's going on with her.
I don't need to.
But Scott.
Yes.
Take her hand.
I grab Athena's hand. Not even questioning it.
Athena,
I don't question it at all.
you're inside your mind.
Still trying to throw fire at the stupid thing.
Stupid sick
The fire
Slender Man.
does not work. No fire is sent.
She'll let out a cry of frustration and just run up again and start grabbing at him.
You can't save him. He's gone.
He's right here. I can save what is right here in front of me.
You can try all you like.
Yeah,
All in time.
she'll just keep trying to grab him, like either by the forearms or by the fingers, and just try ripping him off of him.
Suddenly, all the hands are gone. And your brother sits there. He didn't seem to notice or react to the hands at all.
Be looking around, seeing if they like are around somewhere.
Where they be?
Athena, I'm going to give you an option. A decision to make.
Hmm.
Either you can do two things. One, you can spend 1 luck and you will be safe, but Scott will not. Or you can spend 1 luck and Scott will be safe, but you will not.
Question, since I have to spend luck either way. I have the hex special, so if I spend luck until the end of the mystery, backlash on your spells will be extra nasty. Does that? I assume this is me spending luck.
Now, you can choose not to spend luck, but neither of you will be safe.
No, she will spend luck to make sure that Scott is safe.
Very well.
So, is anyone else hearing this weird warbly back, like, echo?
No.
I hear it occasionally.
I'm gonna leave the group and come back then.
I hear it occasionally.
Will I get an option? Or...
This isn't a choice for you to make, Scott.
Yeah, you're right.
Very well. You did a good job, Scott. For just a moment, Athena was safe. Athena wakes up.
I am still holding her hand very tightly. Just like as it was floating. Just
Like her hand just drops.
he lets go. You're okay. You're alive. What happened?
Bond.
What happened? Nah, it doesn't matter. You're okay. It's
Am I able?
not
Am I?
okay if you're alive.
Is Athena able to respond?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm fine. What happened? What is going on?
I don't. That's what I'm asking you. You just started floating. You passed out. You just started floating like The Exorcist.
It
And
was
then-
floating.
That was a documentary, by the way.
You were currently blue for.
If
Elizabeth,
The Exorcist was
how
actually a
long does that-
biopic.
How long does that glue last?
A time.
Oh no. So she's stuck here until then?
No, she's glued to dust.
Yeah, that's true. But how'd she stay down?
It was very strong glue.
It went
It's
through
mad.
the dust. It's magic.
Magic glue.
Well, does that mean she's stuck here until it's done?
I mean, it will take some time.
I am aware.
I don't. Well, actually, I take it back. I don't think Elizabeth's able to respond to any of this.
You're right. I don't know that though. because I'm going to ask how Elizabeth how long's that glue last. What's Elizabeth looking like right now?
Like you know how Jean Grey looks when the Phoenix starts to take over?
Yes. Oh dear.
That, but probably the color matches this thing and the dust more than, fire.
This
I don't
dark
think Elizabeth would
green.
respond right now. You're okay.
I think so. Didn't get the results I was looking for though.
Did you do that on purpose?
Do what on
You
purpose?
passed out and started floating.
No. No, I didn't.
Do you know what caused it? We'll figure it out. We always get through this. See, Elizabeth's currently getting us through this again.
And what is so she's trying to send what is she doing?
Elizabeth's trying to put everyone back.
Cutting through the veil.
Yeah, I'm
Nina
putting-
will try to sit up and get stuck and be like, okay,
Not be able to. I wouldn't try to do that.
well, somebody it has to help.
It can't be you. Literally.
Why not? Oh,
you're
also,
stuck to the floor. You
Dearest
also just passed out and just start floating.
man,
Dearest what?
Dungeon Master man. So the mirror dimension's where we are right now.
Yes.
So would it be reasonable, since I'm punching a hole through it, that there are cracks starting to form around Elizabeth?
Yes.
Kind of cracks.
Like cracks in the universe.
Uh-huh. What kind of cracks, Joseph?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Like cracks in the universe? I don't know what you're talking about. I
I'm
honestly.
disappointed. Patrick understands.
Right?
These cracks, in reality, start forming around Elizabeth.
What do they look like?
They look like cracks, Aaron.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you're wanting from me. This is what you get. I'm not going to entertain this.
What would anyone like to do?
Well, I can't do
You can't do
Goddamn.
anything right now. Martin?
damn diddly.
No,
Or
Martin's not a magic guy. Not a big one, anyway.
Sorry.
So, just for the sake of clarity, Patrick, can you just kind of what's going like where like I want to know where everybody is.
Scott is with Athena, who is on the ground, currently magically glued there. The other is not there anymore, as while Elizabeth and the other were trying to get everybody out, you would have seen, and Hannah as well, would have seen bones appear as the glitches crack away, then veins, then muscle, then skin, and then these 6 greenish, like the hands like that were around the orb, grab his head and pull him away, and he's gone. And currently Elizabeth is holding the orb as the orb seemingly is like dissipating away, her eyes are just burning green, and these cracks are forming around her in reality.
Gotcha.
do we
Okay.
do? Can we help her? Asking Martin.
Yeah. Hold on.
The DM's just casually dying.
So the information that I'm going to want to find out here, I don't know. I guess it would be under investigative mystery. So, I mean, I guess I can go ahead and roll that.
Is this when we all die?
Okay, so I got a 9 on investigative mystery. I don't have the advanced ability, so I can't do that. All right. So on the magical artifact, the orb itself, I want to know what can hurt it. I think it's the closest I can get here. What I want to
What
ask.
can hurt it?
Yeah.
Well, magical artifacts in this world, they respond a lot to emotion. What can hurt it is pure rage.
Depends on the artifact, I would assume. Right?
Some artifacts are powered by rage, but this one is not.
So if a lot of them are
Rage
powered by
not
emotions.
Not
Yeah,
power,
if a lot
as
of
in
them are
like
powered
you
by-
focused. You can focus and control it more through motion. Some
Sure.
artifacts aren't really designed to be controlled with a certain emotion.
Right. So, kind of what is flashing through Martin's head in this moment is if essentially emotion is being channeled through the orb, and it's functioning in a specific way because of that. Basically, he's wondering what happens if you completely disconnected from any emotional input whatsoever.
That would also be a good way to destroy it.
So
We have to get home
he-
first.
he pulls out his oubliette, and very cautiously, a little trepidatiously, with his hand kind of quivering, just approaches the artifact, and will touch it with the oubliette, his glowing white cube.
And the orb is absorbed into it.
Oh. Home first. Oh dear.
Okay, all right. What happens now?
Martin, I've given everyone else a choice to spend
Uh-huh.
luck this session besides Elizabeth.
That
Sure.
doesn't need it
Sure.
either.
Either you will lose your oubliette. It
Oh,
will
okay.
explode. Or you can
That's-
spend a luck.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to spend the luck.
I need my oubliette.
And you are one step closer to doom.
Yeah, I'm 3 out of 7 here. On luck.
So how close are you to doom?
Well, I've ticked 3 boxes now.
You've used 3 bits of luck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which means 4 more. Now,
Yeah.
being completely out of luck does not mean you're completely doomed. It just means whenever you fail, the outcomes are worse.
Yeah, pretty badly. Yeah.
Consequences.
You must prepare for the consequences. But yes, it is absorbed into the oubliette. The oubliette shakes in your hands, and then stops. Elizabeth collapses to the ground.
Yep.
Elizabeth,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you your choice.
Mm-hmm.
Either you do not spend luck, and you will have to face the consequences of your actions just now. Or you can spend luck, and everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at our character sheet, make a decision here. I was gonna make a counter offer, but
There are no counter offers here.
I'm still gonna voice the thing. So spell slingers have an ability called Not My Fault. They get a +1 to act under pressure when you are dealing with the consequences of your own spell casting. I don't have that. If I choose not to spend the spell and to deal with the consequences, can I gain that?
Yes, but you will. That I'm going to have to say, if you do, this will count as whenever you level up next. This would have counted.
Yeah, that's all right.
That it will count as whatever you would have chosen.
Yeah.
Only get to pick.
So yes, prepare for the consequences.
It's my turn now. Don't smile like that. Don't do that. Creepy.
Scott, because of Athena,
Yeah.
you don't have to make that choice.
Oh. Thank goodness.
Besides, you're destined for far more than this.
Huh?
So, Elizabeth slowly gets up. Everything seems to be fine.
Oh.
Glue disappears.
Yeah, she's gonna I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna pour something that kind of tingles a little as the glue just kind of melts away.
Scott's gonna help Athena stand up.
He still looks kind of out of it, like not really sure what's going on.
Hannah's gonna walk over. Are you alright?
Yeah, I think so.
A little disoriented.
Yeah, but didn't quite see what I was expecting to see.
Get that. Are we home? Points to gestures to Elizabeth. Back.
As far as you know, you are still trapped. Or at least still in the mirror dimension. Though, there's a very easy way out. As there are shards of reality floating in the air.
What are those, Elizabeth?
Work.
On our way out. Our way back.
Where did it go?
Where did what go?
The artifact.
Mon took it.
I'm gonna look over at Martin.
Sure, he saved your life.
It was, well, just had to fix the problem.
Where is it?
He holds up the oubliette. It caused a little bit of trouble when I stored it. I was quite uncertain if it would actually work.
You doubt my design?
No. I simply have, and I am not in the business of underestimating other.
Kind of look around. Okay. We need to just get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Definitely. Oh? How do we
Come help the lady out.
Hmm?
They go help an old lady out, Scott.
Well,
Okay, how?
I asked for Martin, but he
Oh.
doesn't hear.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get there on my end.
No, not on my either.
What was the thing that was said?
Elizabeth
Martin, help
asked
an old lady
for
out.
Martin's help, or asked for Martin to help an old lady out.
Oh yeah, yeah, he picks it up.
You're basically the same age.
Yeah, but
Martin's like 200.
very tired from that.
You've done way too many big magics in the past year.
Yeah, in a pretty short amount of time.
Mm-hmm. How do we leave here?
We should be able to go back the way we came.
Through the door back there? Or do you mean the whole sacrifice thing?
Mirror. We have
The
no
doors.
other one.
Getting
I'm
to
talking about
muffle like
leaving
janitor.
mirror, please. Because
I'm
this doesn't look any different.
wanting to leave this place first.
All right, let's do that. Come on, let's go.
We now have the artifact in question.
Scott's gonna leave out. Is it still a winding thing of all the doors?
As soon as you go through the door, it is immediately outside. And there is no
Okay.
one there.
Thank goodness. That's not right, right? Which one? Right, Athena? No, not Athena. Sorry, Elizabeth.
Something's wrong.
Where's everyone? I thought we brought everybody back.
They would have. Yeah, to bring him back would be to put him back in the other. Like, we're still. Are we still in the mirror universe? Whatever it's called.
Afraid we might be.
Scott's gonna go back into the town hall, looking around. see if they missed anything.
Doesn't appear so.
Besides the the cracks.
Cracks are not there.
Okay. Goody. They were there before. He's gonna leave. I don't know what to do. Do we just go back to the window thing?
Let me catch my breath before we attempt anything else.
You take a minute or two.
As
You too, Athena, if you need it.
as our hunters take a moment, we're going to shift perspective for a moment.
Mm.
We see a house in the middle of the woods. The keeper of the house stands in the attic, looking out the window. He watches, or it watches our hunters. An old hunter, an old magician, a normal man, a clone, and a possessed young woman. Perhaps it's time we spoke. And that is where we will end this session of Monster of the Week.
And you don't